Hi traders, Mandy here from High Performance Trading, coming to you all the way from Germany still. Now, happy solar eclipse day. Unfortunately, it's raining heavily and I'm just waiting for my friends, so I thought I'm going to record a little video for you guys sharing a story of a trader that I worked with yesterday. I feel so bad for this guy, but I think it's a really important lesson for him to learn. He's still at the very beginning of his journey, so he's been trading for about a year. He has a nice little strategy that works really well that he learned in a course that he is attending, which is really refreshing to see because, most of the strategies that people sell, they're not working, right? I backtest most of my traders' strategies and many don't work. But this one works, so it's nice to see that there are actually good educators out there as well. So just on Friday, it was Quadruple witching, and he saw this tweet on Twitter from this guy Options King, who clearly is not an options king, because what he was tweeting was, oh, look at the options movement. There's a guy who bet $2 million that the Nasdaq is going to drop by 2% by the end of the day. So my trader, very inexperienced how the finfluencers work, he thought, oh yeah, great opportunity. So at the open, he put on quite a big position, and the Nasdaq indeed started to come down about close to 100 points, which was pretty good. But the Nasdaq only closed the gap, and then started to rally up. And that rally up, that closed the gap, then rallying up, was actually his entry signal that he didn't take because he was so focused that the Nasdaq has to drop into the end of the day. And what happened was that he actually added to his losing position. But the Nasdaq, what did it do? It pushed all the way into the close. And even the options expiry at 9:45 Frankfurt time, it just kept pushing to the upside. So what he has learned was to just trust his own strategy, and that he never ever is going to follow anyone else's tweets, because we don't know why someone puts on a trade, right? It could be a hedge, it could be a tax write-off, like we don't know. And unless someone writes, I'm taking this position because of these reasons, and so we also know when to exit the strategy, never ever follow anyone else. When we follow someone else, it's kind of like, giving away your responsibility. And of course, we all want these super winners, but it's really proven they rarely exist, and especially even more rare if you follow someone else's strategy. Trust yourself. And when you make a mistake, if your trade doesn't play out, well, then it's just feedback for you that there's something for you to learn. Was it that you made a mistake in applying your strategy? Was it that you misread the market? Was it that it was a mindset issue, that you got scared or worried or too eager to make profits? Like, what was it? Because only then can you improve. Yeah, he got his lesson. I hope this is helpful for you guys as well. A good reminder not to follow anyone else. And I know it happens to me too. That's why I try to stay away from Twitter when I'm in a trade. Where I say, I'm in my trade. If I make a mistake, I need to take full responsibility. And afterwards, I often go on Twitter when someone tweets, and only people that I know they are trading well and that I respect, I take their trades, I go on TradingView and look at, okay, so what was it that they saw? So for example, I was short gold, and I got stopped out. And then I saw that Helen Meisler, Chartfest, I think it is, I love her, she posted that gold is going to go up. And yes, if I had followed her tweet, it would have saved me from making a loss, but it would also have prevented me from getting my learning to understand why did gold go up, even though I had a nice bearish engulfing candle set up on the daily chart. Why did it go up? Well, because of the FOMC decision, interest rates dropped, the dollar index has to drop, and that has an impact on the money markets, and that's why gold went up. In a nutshell, it's a little bit more complicated, but you see, now I got a new learning. And So yeah, I hope this is helpful for you guys. Happy trading, and remember, every successful trader has a dark past, and that's why every losing trader can have a bright future. Bye for now.